Hi Sagittarius, Hair Self Magic here. I've been really ill the last week, so sorry about not doing any readings. My last one was around the time that Jupiter moved into Taurus. So I started to feel illish quite soon after, and I really believe Jupiter, because it's moved into our 6th house, which looks at our health and our work today situations, that with me it honed in straight onto my health, found the weak bits, got me sort of feeling ill, addressing those. I'm feeling really good now, sort of better than I did before Jupiter moved into Taurus. But yeah, be looking at your health this year as a Sagittarius, because Jupiter is expanding or putting right problems, and if there's anything to address, it will make you address them. So that was proof to me that suddenly we've gone from our house of true love to our house of work and health. Now, the other funny thing was that I said that someone in the romancia may come forwards after Taurus moves in, after Jupiter moves into Taurus, into this 6th house. Someone we met whilst Jupiter was in our 5th house, and that's exactly something that happened to me as well. So if I'm an example for Saggies everywhere, then those are the things that have happened to me in the last week or so, since the 17th. We are now on the 26th. So yeah, just about a number of days for Taurus to have Jupiter in Taurus to do its work. Thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing. I'm slowly moving up, which I'm very grateful to you guys for. The more you comment, the more you like, the more the better it is for my channel to grow. Thank you, I'm really grateful. I love the Sagittarian energy. As you know, I'm a Sagittarius, so I get right in it, and I'm in it. And here I've brought out some cards. I've put them in front of my fairy book because we're coming to the end of May, to the end of the fairies working for us and with us, and us having that human airy connection, which I believe is so massive in May. And May seemed such a long month. It seemed like it's gone on forever, has May. And I think that's because the fairies have wanted to influence us and to have made time go really slow. Some months go so fast, but this one for me hasn't gone fast. Here we've got celebration, or the fact that we've got 3 women there and one of them could be quite deceitful, or we've got a threesome situation that you may have been involved in that will have some repercussions at some point for you, or you'll find knowledge out about that situation. Or, as I said, there's a celebration for your work to come this year. Yeah, because you are in your work house, and that means if you tackle your work day by day by day, things are going to grow so steadily and bring you financial abundance and things to celebrate. We've got the King of Swords here, which to me is a legal situation. If you're involved in a legal dispute, you have got a very good chance of winning, and it's getting closer, I feel. So something's setting up in that way, or it could be reading a will, anything to do with a solicitor or a barrister, or you might be getting divorced or separating some goods, or separating a bit from a business partner, but it's going to go in your favor. And here we've got the Knight of Cups coming forward. So we've got some offer of love coming in. And we've got the Page of Pentacles, which is good news regarding a child, your firstborn or your only child, or good news for you. Someone's bringing you good news. Can we have some more cards for Sagittarius, please, in the rest of this fairy month? Some cards, please, for Sagittarius. If you can hear the television, it's my son watching the TV. Sorry. I usually try to choose moments when I'm alone, but oh my gosh, come on, give me some cards for Sagittarius, please. Cards for Saggy, please. Now, Jupiter is the planet of joy, of expansion. It's our ruler, and it's bringing us good and bad. It expands the good, it expands the bad. It's goes into each sign of the zodiac for 12 months. It was in Aries last time, and things always happen to us in that house, usually mostly fortunate. And so try and find out also where Jupiter was in your natal position, because it makes such a difference. And here we've got someone left out in the cold, so that could be a past situation, a past person, or possibly your financial circumstances before Jupiter moved into Taurus. And sometimes we have to look back at what happened 10 years ago at this time. Sometimes, you know, it's an indication of whether it's a love thing or a work thing that's going to dominate. Yeah, you were feeling really overtaxed, very stressed, especially about this legal situation. It has stressed you out, especially about friends that you can't trust. Whoops. Card has dropped down here. Let's see what that one is. Yeah, you feared loss. You really always feared loss. And loss of friends, loss of a relationship, loss of money, loss of security. Now you're changing. I don't think you have that fear anymore. You're just taking each day at a time. This is what Jupiter in Taurus is forcing you to do in this 6th house. Here we've got the Knight of Swords. Someone is going to be coming to you. We've got the Knight of Cups, and here we've got the Knight of Swords. Someone's going to be coming to you in a very determined fashion to get to you. And we've got another page card here. Again, sensitive news about a child or sensitive news coming to you. Here we've got your past lovers card. So your past lover might still be important to you. A person in your past. I keep saying that things are going to improve, and I really believe they are, but I think we have to wait. And I did say before that I think we have to wait until June for things to really improve. And if you've listened to my previous readings, you will remember that I said in one of them, something would happen in 4 days, 4 hours, 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months, 4 years. And then after that reading, I found out that the full moon was going to be on the 4th of June. So it could be something significant happens with your past person or a new person on that day, the 4th of June. Or it could be that you get news for 4 hours, 4 days, from even now. But that reading had the number 4 in it so many times. But the 17th, when Taurus Jupiter was moved into Taurus from the 17th to the 20th, we felt a real lucky period with the fairies, but a real lucky period with the fairies, and something nice might have happened to you in those days. But in general, from May the 12th to May the 25th, there's been a lot of pressure on Sagittarians. So it could be 5 days after May the 25th, which takes us to nearly the end of May. You're feeling a lot of pressure from a certain area, whether it's work, whether it's love, whether it's friendship. You are feeling a pressure. And also it's because of the energies that are going on at this time, the South Node, the North Node, the fact that we've got so much planetary activity, that you've never felt this sort of energy before in your life. It's very powerful. And what it's also indicating is Saturn's move into Pisces is that the karmic train, the fate train and the karmic train are both working very, very powerfully. So fate is in the air. What's fated for you is definitely going to happen. And what's karmic is definitely going to happen. So a lot of people will be paying their karmic debts. And I would say Sagittarius has paid those debts. They have paid those debts, but other people that have been bad to Sagittarians are now going to have to pay the price. And they've tried to hide from their karma. Could be your past person, could be a person previous to that that treated you really badly, but someone broke your heart really badly and they're getting that karmic train now. You are highly intuitive and you will have suspected something was going on, that they were cheating on you or something was going on when that happened. But it really broke your heart and it brought you into a different role. It sort of gave your life a different situation, a different meaning. And it's like you'd been planning a completely different life to that life-changing moment. That life-changing moment changed you, changed your karma, and made you into who you were. So there's someone in your past that's going to really be getting it in the neck. It might not be your person that's in your heart right now, but someone from the past is getting it right in the neck right now. And they have put you, because of that life-changing event, on the path you're on now. You didn't totally trust that person, though. That's a clue. That energy with Pluto involved and Mars also is very, very strong. And Mars has something to do with separation, someone you separated from in the past. And Pluto has got the energy to take out what's toxic out of our life. So anything that's toxic is not going to stay in a Sagittarian's life. This is a huge energy at the moment. It's carrying forward what the eclipse has brought about. You know, we had the 2 eclipses. One was on the 5th of May and the other one in April. And they were the ones that triggered the karmic train and the wounds that went with it. Ace of Pentacles. Lots of money coming to you guys. New business opportunities. Or could be to your firstborn, but certainly money coming into the family. But whatever happened in that event set you free, even though at the time you thought it was like the end of the world. It was like the ending of your world. Chariot, the fate card, totally is going to take you to your abundance and your happiness in love. Yeah, that person that's getting the karmic lessons is in that state right now. Here I've got the Queen of Cups, which could mean that we've got a possible collaboration with someone that's quite caring, quite sensitive, clever. That's a possibility that's coming up for you. Or your person, your new person, will carry those qualities. But that strawberry moon's going to be very good for you. You've really got divine protection for yourself, Sagittarius, at the moment. Your spirit ancestors are really looking after you. And it's very positive movement for you this time from the strawberry moon onwards, or up to that strawberry moon. You definitely freed yourself from something. So whether that person that's in your heart from your past, who you haven't seen, who you have wished would come forwards or come to see you, maybe you're freeing yourself from that desire a lot more now. Here we've got complete success for you, Sagittarius. But definitely someone you can't trust is working behind your back. So something to do with that legal matter. There's someone you can't trust that's trying to that's not got your greater good in mind. They're very jealous of you. And what's going to happen is that you've healed, you've moved on, and that person, whether it's a friend, it doesn't have to be a lover particularly, that person is getting their karmic desserts right now. Something that's been kept hidden from you will be exposed. Here we've got the Emperor. So the person that's going to be coming in, let's put it on top of the Knight of Cups, will be your Emperor. Now, whether that person that's coming in is your past person, renewed, renovated, made into a new person because of what's happening to them in their life, them breaking free and becoming completely different in their attitudes, not so scary cat as they were before. But they're definitely, this person that's coming in, either the new person or the past person, is definitely going to have money. And you're going to be overwhelmed by the choice of these two people. They're going to be charging in with a love cup in their hands, and you're going to be overwhelmed by the choice. A new cycle is now starting with this full moon on the 4th of June. Your headspace is sort of being confused in this period. Up to the end of May, it's going to be much, much clearer when June comes. But yeah, someone really hurt you badly. And they're going to be hurting badly with karma. But someone somewhere in your past hurt you really badly. It was just a disappointing nothingness. And you thought it was going to be something really special. You sort of got angry with yourself because you misjudged it. The Hierophant is completely there, guiding, protecting. But you realised that when it was over and when you had the hurt, when you went through the hurt, that it wasn't a real reality. And I think you've learned in your life now not to push, to let things come to you, obviously you have to do something because otherwise you would miss opportunities, but you've not pushed. You've realised that you have to let things come to you because that's what's really important. Some more cards for Sagittarius, please. In all my readings, I get that card for you. In all my readings, I get the Chariot for you. And I get the Overwhelmed by Choice card as well. So they're quite significant in that they come up constantly. Some more cards for Sagittarius, please. And here we've got the Death card, which is a big transformation, ready to fill that space. So it could be your person is having a massive transformation, or it could be that you have transformed from that early time into someone quite spectacular, Sagittarius, someone to be reckoned with, so different to before. Yeah, all the conflict and competition that's gone on in your life, you're very aware of it now. You're more intuitive towards it. You don't let it disturb you. You don't let it ruin your progress, and you don't care now if someone's negative, not positive. You let them really go out of your life. Yeah, the Justice card is here, and I do think, let's put it on the King of Swords, you're going to get justice. They're going to, whoever's in a legal dispute with you or some bad blood is going on, you're going to definitely win, and they're going to get their karma, and your world is going to be so, I'm going to put that in between the two children card, because they're a very important part of your life if you have children or have a child, and if not, you will be having a child. This is a very fertile period that's coming up for Sagittarians with the health in your 6th house. And sometimes looking back, you would have thought, I should have done something different. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have done that. I should have been there. I should have said this or that. But I think you underestimate fate, Sagittarius, and how important that is. And if it didn't work out, it wasn't meant for you. Anything that's yours will work out for you. You're very loving, you're very committed, you're very caring. And so if something didn't work out, it won't have been because you didn't try. It just wasn't for you. And that might apply to your person now, even if they've got a piece of your heart still. But if they're meant to be yours, fate will bring them to you. The Chariot will bring them to you. I'd say Sagittarians are the strongest sign in the zodiac, but there is a possible partnership coming up work-wise. As I said, you might collaborate with someone like the Queen of Cups, but there's a definite possible partnership. Could be with the person you are with, that you've worked together as well, but there's going to be great harmony after the battle, Sagittarius. But you are the strongest sign in the zodiac, but you almost feel like you've got to be a super heroine or hero all the time, and that's not possible. And Sagittarius, being who they are, they're going to half horse, half man. Their horse does get tired, and they keep riding that horse, and they keep shooting that arrow, and they do hit the right target much more now, I think, or will, than before. This period up to the end of May, you might just feel you want to rest. If you do want to rest, then Jupiter moving into Taurus in your 6th house is saying rest. Because, as I said, these medical sort of health things are coming up. If you rest, they're going to be more healed more quickly. I think when it first comes into your sign or your house, it just wants you to develop a sort of slowness, a gentleness with yourself, to look after yourself a bit more, sleep more. I think that's why I got ill, because that's what I was meant to do. Relax more. I think Sagittarius, you've got to realise that We aren't a static sign, we're mutables, and we just move all the time. And we are a fire sign as well, so it's very hard for us to rest. The Fool card. I think we made leaps of faith much more readily than in the past than we're going to do now. Now we're going to be much more cutthroat about how we say things, how we handle things, how we see things. But we're going to work really hard at our jobs, and whatever job that is, whatever skill that is, whatever creative thing that is, and we're going to do really well. You know, the pentacles are just growing and growing and growing, but at the same time the Lover is coming, and the Lover is going to make such a difference to your life. It's going to give you massive strength. And here we've got the Ace of Cups, that new relationship. So you're not going to take any nonsense in your life right now, and that king or queen that's coming is going to match you entirely. You're going to be the King and Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands right next to it. And we've got the sun. The sun shining down on you. These summer months are going to be so beautiful for you, so make the most of it. But rest first. Get your body feeling strong enough to move forwards. Let's have a look at what cards we've got here for you, Sagittarius. Angel of Balance. And all that anxiety. We're probably feeling that anxiety right now until the end of May, or until the 4th of June. There's something that's making you anxious, either the legal situation or a friend you can't trust, or missing your person and not knowing, or having heard something about them that's made you feel anxious. Something's making you feel anxious, but you've become the thinking woman or man, and you are applying your thinking and your intuition onto problems in a completely different way. And instead of just seeing the problems, you're seeing the adjacent possibilities that are around for you and possible for you. And of course, I think you're appreciating your life. You're looking at things from an element of gratitude, much, much more than you've ever done before, because Spirit is talking to you, and the Healer of Ages, of all ages, is working on you, as Jupiter is working on your health. So is the Healer of all ages. There's sort of some spiritual warfare going on. They're protecting you against the people that are wishing you bad. And there are those people around, but they're going to get their karma. No one can deliver karma better than the universe. The universe is karma. The universe brings karma, forces karma. And Sagittarius, you have changed so much from there to there. You've become a different person. You've just stepped into your power. You're blossoming. You're taking in the harvest now. Rest and rejuvenation. What did I say? Try rest your body. Step out, but step out when you're in you're in your power. You're getting in your power, but step out when you feel completely rested and rejuvenated. You're sort of reaching the top of the mountain, but you've got to get to the top of the mountain. You're still climbing up there. And the fairies are just transferring all your pain, all that pain, into magic now. So there's a lot of magic coming into your life. And you trust yourself, you trust your intuition more than friends. I would say you've got a lot less friends than you had 10 years ago or 5 years ago even. And you're growing all the time. So many people are envious of you, and it's going to get worse as you come into your abundance. Your haters are getting what they wanted. They're getting what they wanted for you. It's happening to them. That's the joke. I love that. I just love that thought. Let's just have a few more of these cards, please, for Sagittarius, if we can. Goodness me. So, if I don't get one, I'm going to cut them and take them from the cut. Okay, we've got a man holding a coin. So, male or female, you're going to make lots of money. And you've got the archangel there looking after you. But this is very significant for me, the goddess of the moon. And the 4th of June is going to bring you so many blessings, Sagittarius. You're really going to be dumbstruck by the blessings that come through on the 4th of June. It's going to be a very beautiful time. That strawberry moon. Eat some strawberries on the 4th of June. And here you're going to be walking away from all the shit into complete happiness through an amazing garden. And of course, we've got all these angels looking after you. Gosh, it's really angelic. And that all your chakras are being opened. And as I said, this is such a health correcting time for you. So I'm not surprised to see those cards there. Sagittarius, please. Okay, so we've got the yin and the yang, perfect balance in your life, and this new person, whether it's a male or a female, is going to be bringing you a heart, an enormous heart of love and happiness. So it's going to be wonderful, Sagittarius. Let's take one of these cards here. See what message we have for you with this. Let's see. Message for Sagittarius, please. A message for Saggy, please. Someone is longing for you. So it's either someone you've been in contact with recently, who's your possible new prospective person, or your old person. Someone is longing for you. They're fantasizing, or their love for you is deepening, and they want to communicate with you or tell you that. If it's a new person, you are communicating with them, I think, or you've met them already and communication's going to start, and you'll be quite surprised. But it could be online, or it could be someone that you've just met in a sort of momentary way, but they've had a bit of an impact on you, or in a group somewhere, or networking, or a meetup. But it's someone that's going to be significantly important to you. If it's your past person, whether they come or not, or whether you're going to be with them or not, I just want to tell you that their love for you is deepening. They see you as completely magnificent. There was no loss of love for you. It was totally circumstances. They just allowed that to disintegrate or go because they couldn't do anything about it. Either they were connected to another person, or they had a job where they needed the money and it just took them away from you. But they realised what a terrible loss that was, and how badly it affected their life. And the love they had for you has deepened rather than lessened. And they're quite lonely without you, so be happy with that knowledge. It's absolutely true. But this new person is going to come in and be really stable and caring, and the fairies are helping you get that new person who I think they believe should be your beloved more than the past person. And they're saying Mars is putting that into motion. Remember what I said about Mars? That it causes separation. It won't allow toxic things like Pluto to stay in your life. And they're showing me the 9th house there. So it might be that your person has got Jupiter in Taurus in their 9th house, or the new person, but they're going to explore things with you. They want to explore the world with you. They want to explore life with you. They want to explore love with you. So that's very significant about this person and you, the person that you're going to be connected with. And that you're going to have real yin and yang balance with. It's going to be a very balanced relationship. And here we've got some sort of authority. So in work, you're going to have a lot of authority. And even though the 5th house, Jupiter's come out of your 5th house, it's still there, that passion. You know, Jupiter hasn't forgotten where it's been. It hasn't forgotten how hard it worked for you that year that's now passed when it came out on the 17th of May. But he still, or Jupiter still wants love for you, because he's just been in that part of your life and your spirit and your zodiac, and it really wants that for you. And it's thinking really hard on how it gets it for you. Being Sagittarius, you're the planet, you're the sign of expansion. Everything's going to expand in that area for you this year. And Pluto moving into Aquarius is going to bring a massive rebirth. There's got been a lot of dignified strength in this new relationship. But you're going to have some confrontation. As I said, that legal battle is something you're going to have to face this year somehow. But I think you will achieve success in that. It could be in Capricorn season, so you might have to wait a while. But you're going to immerse yourself into that legal battle in Cancer season, which is coming straight after Gemini. So you're probably in the throes of it. You're probably getting the paperwork ready for it. And I can see it significantly stepping up, progress being made in Cancer season. But you might not achieve what you need until Capricorn season, which is just after Christmas. But here we've got, it's just, I think it's just before Capricorn season starts, just before Christmas, yeah. And here we've got the moon. So I think the 4th of June moon is going to be very important for you. I really do. I think this strawberry moon is going to be quite significant. Let's take one of these and then I will go. And I'll be back soon, Sagittarius. Happy times. I've got the star here. Happy times. Make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. You are on the right path, Sagittarius. Renewal. So we've got review and evaluate, a favourable assessment of the facts, time to move in a new direction. And here we've got the dreamer, a leap of faith. So it's not like the fool. You're going to make a leap of faith in the right direction. You're following your dreams, and lots of unexpected opportunities are going to come along. I do hope you've enjoyed this reading. Thank you for listening to me, and please like, share and subscribe, and please leave a comment, and please like if you can. Thank you so much. Bye bye.